Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm doing a nail polish inspired look by Lai D Nails in the color Eryka. And in this look, I'm just basically focusing on the eyes as far as being inspired by this color. The rest of my face is just there because, so let's go. I already based my eye. First, I'm going to put in the crease Saddle by MAC. It's kind of just like a base for my transition color, would be the main focus. So I'm just blending that into my crease. Next, I'm going to take an orange color from my Anastasia palette. And I kind of like this color. It's very bright and very pigmented, and it's very fall-ish. It's like a burnt orange color. So I'm just going to put this into my crease, trying not to stop or touch my eyelid, because I'm going to put a lighter and a shimmer color there, as you can see on the opposite eye that's already done. So I'm just going to blend this up towards my eyebrow, because I'm going to put a color there, so I want it all to blend in together. And here's the lighter color that I was talking about. From the same exact palette, the Renaissance palette, by the way, I'm sorry. So I'm putting that under my brow bone. I kind of already have a light shade there from the concealer from cleaning up my eyebrows, but I'd rather put a shadow there so it's more distinct. So I'm going to blend that out. Not putting anything on the blending brush, just using what was basically left over on there, and just going to rub it in and blend it out. Next, I'm going to take this peachy colors. It looks peach. It doesn't look peach on screen, but it's definitely peach. I'm going to put this on my lid as a base for the shimmer color that I'm going to apply. So just placing that all over my eyelid, not going into my crease. I'm going to blend that out anyways. Next, I'm going to take this gold shimmer color from the Renaissance palette as well. And I'm going to put that all over my lid on top of that other color that I just previously placed on there. Oh, by the way, I wet the brush before I dipped it in there. Sorry, I didn't film that part. But wetting the brush helps pick up the product and makes it more visible once you put it on. Gives it an extra pop once you wet your brush a little bit. I'm going to take that blending brush, just using whatever's left over on there to blend those two together. The gold shimmer and then the burnt orange transition color that I put into my crease. Next, I'm going to take these two colors, mix those together on my brush, just to put into the outer corner of my eye. And just blend that in there. Going slowly, kind of angling your brush slightly downward so it doesn't go too far up above the crease of your eye. Just blend, blend, blend. My favorite thing to do that takes me so long. And lastly, taking that blending brush again with nothing on it to blend them all together so it's not too, separated. You want to just blend it all out. Now I'm going to take a liquid eyeliner. I don't remember the name of it because the name of it kind of rubbed off, but it's the one with a brush, a thin brush. The brush is easier for people who cannot really get the whole liquid eyeliner thing. I advise you to start with a brush, not a felt tip and not a pen. Use a brush. It's more maneuverable when you're trying to establish a winged eye. And I usually start from the outside in. From the outside to my inner corner of my eye. Very slowly. Just to get those two right. Very slowly. Next, I'm going to just coat my eyelashes with a Makeup Forever mascara really quickly before I place my eyelashes. The eyelashes are Quill from the Sephora Luxe collection, and they are amazing. They kind of remind me of when I had eyelash extensions, and for the price, much better. Now I'm taking that burnt orange that I took into my crease. I'm putting that on my lower lid, and I'm going to take that brown color that I put on the outside and just go on top of it and blend that into my line. And my favorite part, the waterline. Yikes. Just putting the black eyeliner is a kajal. Don't remember what it was called, but now I'm going to put a little gold glitter. I know it was by Wet n Wild, like 99¢. Putting that in my inner corner for a little pop, just to bring out the gold that's on my lid. I love a little inner eye corner shimmer. It brings the whole eye look together, in my opinion. Next, I'm using a Maybelline Fit shade just to start my contour off. I like to start with the liquid and then kind of use a powder as to set it. I did the rest of my face off camera because that wasn't really the main focus. The main focus was the eyes. So let me just speed through this part of the contour. I will do a separate video on my foundation routine. So I'm going to use these 3 colors in the Anastasia palette, contour palette. I think it's medium, just to set the liquid that I just applied. Yep, brush, brush, brush. Blend, blend, blend it all out. I'm going to take the lighter shade just to go down the bridge of my nose, just to contour it a little bit. I don't really want to go overboard. I never really do my nose too often, but for this look, I just feel like it was right to do. I'm going to use this Glam Glow Lip Plumper. I usually use a Too Faced one, but it's usually too glossy, so this one has like a matte finish. And so far, so good. I kind of like it so far. This is my first time using it. Next is my highlight. It is Oh Darling from MAC. Spray my brush to pick up more product to place it on there. This is not the brush that I usually use for my highlight, but it'll have to do. I couldn't find my fan brush, guys. So I have to buy a new one. I put it everywhere. My nose, my lip, my chin, highlighter everywhere. This is a gold pigment that I had just laying around when I did body painting. So I just add that into there for a little extra shimmer because it's gold. You can find this at any like costume or Halloween store. And here is my lip liner by NYX. I'll have to put the color in the description box because I do not remember it offhand. Just lining my lips. At this moment, they were tingling like crazy, guys. That lip plumper is real. Not that I needed it. I just like an extra volume on my lips, especially when I'm wearing like a bold color. Just going to use the pencil. Line those lips. My lips are so hard to line, but whatever. This was a lipstick called Verve from MAC. I used this because it was the closest to the nail polish that I could find. But then I am going to mix it with another color. And that color also I'll have to put in the description box. It was like a orange reddish from like the dollar store. I don't think it has a name. I applied these two together, tried to achieve the color of the nail polish as close as I can get it. But like I said, the main focus was the eyeshadow look was inspired by the nail polish, not so much the lipstick. Now I'm just going to clean it up. I use concealer. Most people use foundation to clean it up because it's the same color, but I just feel like the concealer kind of highlights the lips around them a little better, especially when you're cleaning them up. And lastly, I'm going to set my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I drown myself in this. I love it. And boom, there you have it. Well, this is the finished look, guys. It is the inspired look by Lai D Nail in the color Eryka. I'll have more from this lovely line. These colors are bomb. They're vegan. They are just too bomb. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you are not already. And I will see you again.